The time is 5 o'clock on this Sunday evening, July 7th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening, July 7th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. We have a time of 5 o'clock, and we have a temperature of 79 degrees in North Massachusetts now. It is down to 79 still, and it's top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday is Jeffrey Epstein, Trump notability, likes girls on the younger side as he is arrested for sex trafficking and minors. Southern California could see more magnitude 6 earthquakes in the next week as settlements become a wake-up call. Trump will have to settle on a strategy after Iran violates 2015 nuclear deal. Justin Amash criticizes Trump Pelosi in first Sunday show appearance since leaving GOP. Late memos from Britain's U.S. ambassador called Trump clumsy in an act. He was calling the gas company when the mall exploded in Plantation, Florida, but by then it was too late. Threat of budget disaster rises amid discord in both parties. Michelle Obama, mom on Biden-Harris death step will held an endorsement. Thousands of motorcycle riding on and 7 bikers killed in New Hampshire crash. Feds plan to deport 1 million illegal immigrants, according to Trump official. Greek elections victory, New Democracy Party signals in the left-wing populism. Lawmakers weigh up opportunity to try to block a no-deal Brexit. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will keep Son Archie's christening private. 3 arrested in Attleboro after shooting in Dorchester, Massachusetts. He loved Brockton as Trip is pouring for Mayor Bill Carpenter, and the morning the Carpenter's current and former staff members gathered at his office at Brockton City Hall, and flags were lowered at half-staff. They hugged each other and shook hands while some cried. Deutsche Bank that cut 18,000 jobs exit equity sales by 2022. Starbucks has apologized to the police officer who were asked to leave an Arizona store. NASA hopes the future of the space station is commercial. Ancient life awakens in the mid-dawn ice caps and permafrost. More than 16,000 people were evacuated in Germany Sunday as experts defuse an American World War II bomb. Indonesia issues tsunami warning after magnitude 6.9 earthquake. North Korea scientists recognized for planet growth accelerator, Japan-based paper said. Samsung flees troubles to Japan amid trade tension. South Korea's military plans to deploy large and medium-sized warships in areas that are normal line the maritime border with North Korea. Florida man found dead in water, one of dog bite. Joe Biden apologized about working with segregation senators. And in Dragon, Massachusetts, 3 hours ago, motor vehicle crash. 1217, member for the 7-Eleven crash involving a motorcycle. D58 engine 3 reported motorcyclist at a fracture, but he is constantly alert. And now, looking at sports time at 5:02. Boston Red Sox over the Detroit Tigers in Detroit 6-3 as they sweep the Tigers and go into the All-Star break with a 4-game winning streak. Yes. Looking at the other Major League Baseball scores. Atlanta Braves 4, Miami Marlins 3. Top of 8, Pittsburgh 6, Milwaukee 5. Bottom of 6, LA Angels 8, Houston 4. Top of 8, Minnesota and Texas tied at 1. Top of 9, Chicago Cubs and Chicago White Sox. White Sox 3, Cubs 1. Through 4. No score between the St. Louis Cardinals and Tuscaloosa Giants tied at San Francisco. Top of the 4th, Arizona 1, Colorado 0. Bottom of 3, San Diego Padres 2, LA Dodgers 1. Top of the 3rd, Oakland A's 6, Seattle Mariners 1. Toronto Blue Jays 6, Baltimore 1. Cleveland 11, Cincinnati 1. Philadelphia Phillies 8, New York Mets 3. Tampa Bay 2, Yankees 1. Kansas City 2, and Washington 5. And the Paw Sox over Detroit 5-, and the Paw Sox over Lehigh Valley 5-3 in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. And USA women's national team claimed another World Cup by defeating Netherlands 2-0. Kawhi Leonard's conspiracy theory only had the Lakers Clippers intrigue. And Andrew Haney, Toronto's Tyler Skazba, foreign late pitcher signature slow curve. And looking at some WNBA scores, 1 game, Las Vegas Aces 90 and New York Liberty 58. Peter Childers Store News 504 on this Sunday evening, time now for Peter Chill Traffic Transit Check. On the MBTA Kingston train 2374 10 p.m. for South Station about 5 minutes basket between Braintree and Kingston. Okay, look at it. I was in Bowways in New England on this Sunday evening in Providence vicinity, 95 at the northbound side. Little slow around downtown about 195 at Route 10, 146 northbound side. Slow around Silver Road and Hillcrest Canal around 104 in the North Smithfield stretch. 130 westbound side. Little slow on the Jamestown stretch and around Route 1 in North Kingstown. But Jamestown, Newport, Mount Up, Sycamore Bridge is out. Looking good. And out of the Cape, Route 6 on the westbound side. Also between East Centertown and the Sycamore Bridge. 20 on the northbound side. Little slow on the Pond Waterway. 45 at the northbound side, so the middle stretch, 3 at the northbound side, low on Plymouth, Plantation Island, Plymouth, and Hillcrest going to be 228 in Rockland all the way down in the Hingham. 95 at southbound side from 128 Kenton down to Norwood. Route 1, both ends are back around the Foxborough area to the Rolling Stones concert. Service Expressway at the northbound side, low on the gas tanks and Dorchester, Mass Pike, both ends and on Town Boston, back up between them. Southern Expressway and down at the Logan Airport, 120 at the southbound side from the 95 at Peabody down to Route 93 to Woburn. 45 at the southbound side, also Route 3 in Chelmsford. Mass Pike, westbound side from 146 in Worcester all the way out to Route 84 in Sturbridge, 84. Mass Pike, eastbound side, so between Brimfield and on the Cheltenham via 84 Sturbridge, 84 eastbound side between 20 and the Pike in Sturbridge. 91 southbound side, Lilson, Northampton, Massachusetts, but it's looking good in Western Mass. 84 westbound side, Lilson around the Hertford area. 91 southbound side, Lilson on the 84 Harvard Connecticut. 84 westbound side, so between Tallinn and Connecticut, and then hit breaks in between Waterbury and down to the New York border. 91 southbound side, also at Meriden Stretch. Meriden Parkway westbound side, so between New Haven and Norwalk. 95 on the southbound side, so between Milford and down to Greenwich. 95 on the southbound side, so between New London and New Haven. And 95 on the northbound side, so between Rhode Island and 95 Main Turnpike southbound side, so between York, Maine, and 95 slow through the New Hampshire seacoast from Portsmouth down to Hampton Tolls. 93 southbound side, so between Tilton and Londonderry, New Hampshire. Every turnpike on the southbound side from Manchester and New Hampshire. Sparta turnpike on the southbound side from Rochester, New Hampshire. 89 southbound side, Lowell, 93 in Park, New Hampshire, and 8789, 91 on the southbound side, Lowell, New York, Canadian, in Vermont. And I was 50 and 55, and both ends slow around the 7 Quebec on the U.S. Canadian border. Peter Joel Dustor News. 507, time now for a Peter Channel weather report. Tonight, mostly coast cover, 53 degrees. East at about 5 miles coming in the evening. Monday, most nights cover 84 degrees. Coming in the southwest one. 5 miles in the afternoon. Monday night, mostly coast cover 55 degrees. South about 5 miles coming in the evening for Tuesday. Sunday, most coast cover 87, about 62 degrees. Light northwest wind, shiver to light west wind for Wednesday. Sun's cover 87 degrees. Coming coming south 5 miles in the afternoon. Wednesday night, Portugal about 65 degrees. South about 6 miles an hour for Thursday. Most nights cover 87 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 9 miles an hour for Thursday night. Check the charts and thunderstorm most gusts at 67 degrees, southwest about 7 to 9 miles an hour, check to the 50%. Friday, check the charts and thunderstorm before noon, parts south skies at 84, about 66 degrees, southwest about 7 to 9 miles an hour, check to 30%. Saturday, most southern parts skies at 86, about 65 degrees, northwest about 5 miles an hour, southwest in the afternoon for Sunday. Most nights at 89 degrees, west about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Right now, northern it's 79 degrees. That's great for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening, 7th of July, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good evening, goodbye day, and I will see you. 11 o'clock later, hope you have a good evening.